like, and subscribe.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Excuse me. What up, Will of the Bald? Thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Mina, welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's doing well. Dio, come on. You behave. Oh, got the big one today, don't we? We got us the big one. Let's switch to... Which music do we want? Yeah, let's do One Piece. Yo, Norman, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me close Discord. Got us the big one today, the big chapter. Got left off with a big... Jeez, oh my god. Got left last chapter with a big cliffhanger. Be good, okay? You be good. So I'm expecting a mostly very action-packed chapter. Just pure hands, or in this case, pure swords. So we'll see where this fight will take us. Let me pull up on the fire. For some reason, my voice is feels a bit off today. I don't know what it is. Not even today, just like in the last 2 hours. Not sure what it is, but I can still talk. I actually had a whole different plan for this week in terms of streaming, but I had to throw that out the window. Because I was planning to do a special stream on Sunday and read Kagurabachi on Sunday and save today for a different kind of stream, just for one time. But I had a party on Saturday, which I meant to stay not too long, just like maybe go home at like midnight. I ended up getting home at like 4:30 in the morning. Essentially played beer pong for like 3 hours, which did not go well. I mean, I think I got like stupid drunk, but like I felt the aftermath the next day. Like the hangover was not good. I was bedridden all day. Just walking to the supermarket that took a toll on me. It's almost midnight here. You're from India, right? But yeah, we have survived. We are here, and we shall start with Kagurabachi. So let's see. Okay, from India, yeah, fair enough. Kagurabachi, chapter 110. I think we'll just get started. Of course, if you just got here and you haven't done it yet, make sure to like and subscribe. Still trying to reach the big 500. We're so close, yet so far. Because my short hiatus during the holidays, it has affected the algorithm heavily. Like my viewership has decreased drastically overall. So I have to build up the algorithm again to the point where it was. So right now, even more so than before, I need all the help I can get. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And if you know any Kagurabachi fan, whether online or real life, feel free to share my streams. Tell them to hop on stream or watch the VODs afterwards. Anything will help. So let us get started. Chapter 110. And we see Chihiro's heart healing up. Samura is going all out. Essentially opened his 8th gate. The 8th gate of death. With the exception that it has a healing effect. A healing factor for Chihiro. Not for himself. And the Enten is coming back. It was getting disintegrated, but it's being revived. We see the black smoke from the Tobimune. There's black power. It's like that. It's like that other time. Power that transcends the threshold of death. Excuse me. Oh my god. Power that transcends the threshold of death. But the Tobimune was still intact. This time it's different. This sensation. Mr. Samura is taking his own life. Yup. Essentially what everyone saw coming. So like I speculated the last stream, hold up. So like I speculated the last stream, it either uses the sword or the user's life. I'm pretty sure it's the sword using the user's life. Fuck, I forgot her name. I called her my favorite character. And I forgot her name. Oh my god. And she better become relevant after Samura dies. Chihiro used the Cloud Gouger's life in the auction when he used Black Lightning. Yeah, but that was that was because it was the last bit of energy the Cloud Gouger had. It was a one-time use at that point. Like there was no replenishing it with his own energy or whatever, however that works. Because it was broken, it had just a little bit of energy left, and it was a one-time use. I won't let anyone die, even though I have the Enten. But because I'm weak as a swordsman, there it is. Okay. Just spelling it out for us. Even though I don't think it needed to be spelled out, because it was fairly obvious, and I pointed it out last stream. Like he has the Enten, but he lacks the skills, he lacks the power himself. But because I'm weak as a swordsman, I failed. Samura. Using Amaterasu on himself. Black flames. Fed by the spark of life. He says Tobimune is intact, so he can use the... Well, yeah, I don't think it's either or. Like with the Cloud Gouger, it's because the Cloud Gouger was at the end of its life because it was broken. But Tobimune is fully intact, and Samura is giving his all and about to die. Life Force can either be from the sword bearer or the sword itself. Yeah, like with Cloud Gouger, it was, like I said, with the sword was broken, so that was the last bit it had. And now it's Samura. Okay, he's hearing something. The effect covers everything in the range of Samura's awareness. So right above the prison of where right now Yura is, we see a dead body. Or at least a bloodied, beaten up body, and that looks like Shiba. Sure, we didn't have Black Lightning always. It was against Yura when he was... I guess Yura. You mean against, what's his face? Kiora, right? Its power surpasses the... Okay, that is a bold claim. Its power surpasses the Magatsumi. The Magatsumi... Oh, okay, I see. The Magatsumi's flowers are burning up. Their victims are recovering. What happened? Okay, so that is... Okay, so that's Yura being healed. Damn, even he's getting healed up? When he broke the wall and Hakuri was running from his brother. Wait, that was not Yura, was it? I remember the moment you're talking about, but I don't think that was Yura right there. Only the life-draining power, yep. Based on your judgment, countless people who don't deserve to die... wait, countless people who don't deserve it will die. Excuse me. No, says Soga. That's your judgment. Look, I'm standing there, floating. The Magatsumi's power to consume life focuses entirely on one man. Do I complain or not? Like this, not a fan of this narration box, to be honest. Like, feels... Once again, like he's done it a couple of times in the past, but like it just showcases a lack of faith in his artistic skills. Or either that, or he's being rushed, and like he didn't have the time to like draw it in a way so that we can like understand what is being said here, which is also possible. Okay, you have people recovering, being brought back. Everyone managed to escape without lethal wounds. The rest is up to you, Shiba. Right, says Samura, which is why. And in response... Okay, so the narrator continues. And in response, Samura applies the full force of his black flames to himself. I'll reduce you to the brink of death, and return you to your return you to your dungeon. And they're just still floating. Never mind, they're not floating there anymore. They blitzed. They have blitzed. Okay, now that is that is a panel. Okay. Now that is a panel. Holy shit. This might actually be like the best drawn action panel in this manga. Like it showcases both the speed of both. Showcasing how both in control they are. Like it's straight up showcasing two actual masters going at it. Which you don't really see with Chihiro, because obviously he's not as skilled as Samura or as Soga. Now the railroad I checked again, it's chapter 31 and 32, he was fighting Yura. Really? Okay, that's crazy. I don't remember that at all, to be honest. Okay, that's actually interesting. Oh, right, because Yura got introduced. Wait, okay, now I'm tripping here. Yura was introduced as the leader later on, right? Like he wasn't introduced as the leader right from the jump when we first saw him. Told him he killed his dad. Huh. All right. But no, honestly, phenomenal panel. Phenomenal panel. This one, actually amazing. So let's see what's going on here. So, obviously, he said he was the leader when you first met him. Okay. So obviously, Samura going for the EI. Although in a slightly different style. Because he's going for like a side slash with the EI. And usually the EI goes for like from inside out. Soga blocks it. Or parries it. And all the black things that we're seeing, I'm assuming it's all like the black flames. I don't think any blood has been drawn yet. I wonder, will Chihiro inherit the flip-flops? One clash, and okay, so that was all one clash, and they stop. The power to annihilate all life, counteracted by the marginally stronger power to restore all life. Hold on. The power to annihilate all life, counteracted by the marginally stronger power to restore all life. What remained are two sword fights. Oh, that's okay. So that's where we're going. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is huh. And it's kind of wild because in order for the what's it called? Tobimune to like match the Magatsumi, Samura essentially has to die. Or like give his life. And now we're just seeing the pure sword skills. Just who's the better swordsman. Nullifying each other so they yeah. I never I didn't think he was going to take this route to be honest. Like so the powers of the Magatsumi and Tobimune, they're essentially just a byproduct at this point. It's not like it's not very accurate to put it that way, but like at this point it doesn't matter. What matters is just how good you are. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Yeah, exactly. Dueling with only their raw bodies, returning to their point of origin. Samura still in the EI stance. Soga in a defensive style, in a defensive looking stance. Now if I were to make a bet, because I vaguely remember, I vaguely mentioned a scenario like this, not exactly like this, but like I think I mentioned like who would be the better swordsman, like take all the magic stuff out of the way. Which one of these two would come out on top? I think I briefly mentioned it, but I never thought we'd actually get an answer. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Blood has been drawn. Okay, blood has been drawn. By Samura. Ever since he was entrusted with the Shinuchi, enchanted blade, at the age of 18, every duel became an execution. Just like the old days, he says. 36 now. So, okay, so 18 years have passed. Yeah. Same. No, I don't. No, Chihiro caught him at the other cheek, I think, if I'm not wrong. Because I haven't forgotten Chihiro's cuts, but I think that was on the other cheek, on the left side of his cheek. Yeah, it was the other side. Okay, fair. And of course, do not forget, like and subscribe. So they're still posed up, stanced up. I like how Samura is still holding onto the sheath of his sword. Ooh, oh. Okay, now that is okay. That is a show. Okay, okay, great showcase of speed. Like turning the pages actually felt fast coming in. That's nice. Goes for a stab. For a thrust. I think he got him, or at least Theo. Shut up. I mean, not that he got him, but at least grazed him, because I think I'm seeing some blood being drawn. Oh, I did. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Okay, now this is sick. Okay. He's essentially... He's essentially taking the hit in order to strike back. Although still dodging, of course. Like, he's taking the hits, trying to take as little damage as possible, while still going for a counterattack. I didn't pick up on this hand. Nice. Strikes. And it's hard to tell whether he succeeded or not, but... Or at least got a hit in. But Soga... Backflips? Or front flips? No, front flips. Close... Okay. I mean, I'm seeing some black stuff. Like this black stuff on the left, on the right, that's all... That's the fire, like the black flames. I mean, there's some black stuff on his chest. Other than that... Like, it's hard, like on Samura's chest, it's hard to tell whether that's blood or the black flames. You see Samura on his foot, like standing on his foot. Oh, is that with the... Okay. So, okay, so right here. Wow. Okay. Yo, Alphobi, what up? Black flames from Samura and black spirit energy from Soga. The bubble looking ones. No, I get that. I was more so confused about the... differentiating between the energy stuff and blood. That's what I was not sure about. So in this panel, he misses the eye, and it looks like he at least deflects it with the sheath, somewhat. Although still some blood is still being drawn from his arm, which makes sense. As he strikes, Soga backflips. Oh, not damn. Not just the eye, but a finger too. Like just all the way across. Even though their force was slightly greater at the outset, Samura's flames didn't have the capacity to heal his existing wounds. You think you can take me unwounded? You're not a fool. Mrs. Samura, you knew how this would end. Oh, hold up. As for the enchanted blade you're depending on, you managed to stop it from turning to dust, but you don't have the capacity to regenerate it. You're the Okay, that looks like a flashback. It's only... Yeah, okay, I guess he wasn't fully healed yet, I guess. So the Enten is not going to fully regenerate. And what's going to happen... We do have a spare blade sitting somewhere. So if this is all we got, and we have a spare blade laying somewhere from the Cloud Gouger, so this, I'm guessing this is either a flashback or just like some sort of inner monologue with them in a garden. You're the last bastion. What are you struggling for? You're betting on the future? What do you expect to see from all this? In every way, he's inadequate. And that's Chihiro, isn't it? Ever since you were tiny, your life was devoted to the sword. At 18, you'd already achieved mastery. I can see how Chihiro would seem inadequate to you. In-world type thing. Yeah, like Naruto versus Chihiro. I was thinking more like Naruto versus Sasuke when they clashed. Like the whole thing, like when two like S-class shinobi clash, they can talk through their blows. And then this whole monologue and like in this weird hyperbolic time chamber type thing. That's what this reminded me of. I can see how Chihiro would seem inadequate to you, but until 3 years ago, he was forging swords. His life has been fraught with confusion. In every way, he's just getting started. Shiba teleports right next to Chihiro. Chihiro, let's go! The Enten. Chihiro, we need to withdraw for the Samura's sake. He already... Oh, that is not a good look. Yokozuna did it before in the final Sojo fight? He did? Okay, no, yeah, no, nothing. Huh. Fair, okay, fair enough. Using EI really exposes your fingers, I guess. It does, and especially, I mean, and even, and like, what's it called? Samura even has a advantage because, like, the swords for the EI are usually these ones, like these wooden ones, and these don't have a, they don't have a handguard, right? As you can see, but Tobimune does have a handguard, so it should like stop the blade from going through. But then again, he was blocking with the sheath, so. Chihiro. Looking scared? Sad? Samura. Yai. Soga. With a regular grip, looks like. Yo, Lucas, what up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When they were talking about how to interpret the swords, man, I really should, like, there's not that many chapters of Kagurabachi. I should do a reread just to refresh my memories. Like and subscribe. So they're both, once again, stanced up in front of each other. Oh, goddamn. Okay, what a, okay. Nice. The shock of both men sheathing their swords sends rubble flying. The surroundings pulverized by the Magatsumi's destructive power and restored by Tobimune's flames. And now, as both men draw their swords, the rubble begins to melt from the heat. And within that surreal miasma, they meet at the very apex of swordplay. Okay, now this narration, I don't mind. That is like narration in order to hype up to like something like this. Yes, that I'm on board with that. It reminded me of when Samura told Chihiro not to look up to him in admiration. Full on reaction going. Now, if the anime ever gets to this point, like this shit is gonna go hard. Like, gonna go stupid with the anime. This vision burns into Chihiro's eyes to prepare for next time. To destroy the Magatsumi and to slay Akemura Soga. Both draw their swords. The blacks, okay, this is on purpose. Is it season 2? Nah, this won't be season 2, right? Like this is season 3 material. No shot this will be season 2. Looking Samura to steal the technique because he knows he's cooked. But we can take, I think we can take a lot. Okay. So the black stuff is gone from both. But we see like steam of some sort coming out. So based off this panel, we should be able to tell like who won. Did season 1 in 61 chapters. If they do kind of pacing, it's season 2. I mean, it depends on how long they're gonna make the first season, I guess, or like also the density of the arcs. Also think it will be season 2 because season 1 should be considered just of 12 episodes. I feel like season 1 should end with like the destruction of Cloud Gouger. If I'm not, no, I think that's too ridiculous. No, like it could be an ending for season 1, but it's gonna depend on how many episodes they're gonna give us. The arc is too small. Which chapter did it end on? Season 1 could end when Chihiro is killed by Samura. Nah. No. If you want to stretch it out, the ending of season 1 should be the end of the auction arc. Like the Kiora fight, that should be the if they're gonna go all the way. The Kiora ending, that should be the ending for for season 1. End of Rakuzaichi, exactly. Yeah, that exactly. Rakuzaichi, story-wise, would be a perfect stop for season 1. Because after the Rakuzaichi, the shit just goes way up. So you would then start season 2 with like a whole new story. Maybe up until this point. Single episode can say 2 to 6 chapters. I mean, it depends on if it's a action-packed chapter or not. 54 is too little for 24 episode? Wait, no, hold up. So, is it confirmed that we're getting 24 episodes? Because I did not know that. If that's the case... The speculation? Nothing confirmed. Oh, no, yeah, because 24 seems... 24 seems a bit too... ambitious, I think. Like, I wouldn't mind, but... The 45 is way too much for 12. Yeah, that is... Yeah. Like, it's gonna depend on, like, how safe the studio wants to play it. Like, if they don't want to take any risk, they'll just do like I said and animate until the, like, just towards the end of the Jesus, oh my god, I cannot talk. Towards the end of the Cloud Gouger fight. I haven't even gone to studio, really. Huh. Well then. God of High School anime? I've never watched that. No, I'm just looking at it like story-wise. Like story-wise, the perfect ending for season 1 would be the Rakuzaichi. But I think that's too ambitious to like ask for. But then again, the end of the Cloud Gouger arc, that's too short. It's only 18 chapters. Because in terms of making it seasonal, Kagurabachi is kind of tricky to like pull off and do it properly seasonal. Because if they want to just go formulaic, they would have to stop like in the middle of the Rakuzaichi or like in the first half of the Rakuzaichi, which would be garbage. Stopping at like giving us a very short arc for Cloud Gouger, like let's say 6-7 episodes. That would actually take balls, I think. But also not, because that would mean that they're just testing the waters. But it would only work if they give a season 2 like shortly after, like let's say half a year after season 1. Perfect story-wise, but can't because chapter count too little for 24, too much for 12 minutes. Tricky. So how many more episodes till Samura's character arc comes to an end? Episodes? Or do you mean chapters? Oh, chapters. I mean, it's gonna depend on next chapter, doesn't it? Because I've from the jump, I've been saying Samura's gonna die in this arc. I don't see any other way how he survives. And Samura dying would be, and just giving us like a final flashback or some shit, that would be the end of his, like, that would like be like concluding his character arc. So if he survives, let's say he dies next chapter, I would say maybe 1 or 2 more chapters dedicated to Samura, and that's about it. They usually do 2 2 cores. First season. So either 24 episodes in a row or split the 12 episode parts. You can also do extra length episodes to fit it. Samura released 2 more chapters. He loses the next chapter and dies after. Like if he dies, three chapter stops. Yeah, that was what. Oh my god, that's what I was looking at earlier. Like the rock floating, the flames having disappeared. It'll be interesting to see how Iori will react to his death. She only got to see that. Yeah. Like I hope she becomes relevant in the story. Like I hope they don't write her off. I'm also curious to see what happens to the Tobimune if he dies. And overall, the arc itself, I would say it ends in 5 to 6 chapters tops. Now, the only question remains the Enten mystery, how it will resolve, even though I think that's pretty clear cut with the blade of Cloud Gouger still being there. Samura, how his end will come to play. How Yura will get his body back. Or, no, let's phrase it better. What will happen to Soga? Like, will he just, like, is there a limit to his body change? Is there no limit? Can he just keep on going? The Hishaku? Because they essentially got their ass beat in this arc. But on the other hand, they're also, I guess, coming back to life. Unless Tobimune is destroyed, we definitely Iori holding Tobimune. Maybe. Sword forging arc, maybe trading arc, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I got a meal prep for tomorrow. And make me a very late dinner. Oh, hold on. Oh my. Jesus, damn it, just pulled my whole ass desk forward. Oh my god, yes. What the fuck is he doing? The arc is damn near over. The arc is damn near over. He's still not shown up. We're gonna be 3 arcs from now, and he's still digging somewhere. All right, this is it for me. Is Soga's real body? Like, if he's been digging for that long, they probably should have given him a different mission. All right, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.